Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video my number one go-to resource is IRS.gov for tools and resources, especially for new tax pros. IRS.gov has always been my number one go-to resource for learning ever since I've been in the industry 21 years ago. So if you need a place to go to learn and find out what you don't know, IRS.gov is the place you want to go because they have the information you need. They have tools and resources on the site that'll help you go through certain aspects of what you're trying to learn, especially being unsure as a beginner professional in this career industry of tax preparation and taxation. So this here sheet I put together last night, it covers certain aspects of the 1040 series tax return that you're going to encounter if you are serving this market. And if you're not serving this market, then it's okay. It doesn't apply to you. You move on. You don't have to, it's all right. But the bottom line is this here channel services 1040 series education for new tax pros who starting off learning how to do individual income taxes, and from there eventually will grow and move into another direction based on their mission and vision for their business. So I'm going to cover a couple of platforms in this video. The platform I'm going to cover is IRS.gov, is where I got this information from that I put together and made a PDF out of it. And then I'm gonna take you to another platform that I use to create my product, my digital products and service on to sell to my ideal client based on their needs and what they're looking for. So when it comes to what I had to offer, uh, my coaching program was designed to help women who were looking to start their own tax preparation business from A to Z, who didn't want to do this alone, didn't want to try to have to figure it out, didn't want to waste time, money, and be frustrated with all the different moving pieces that's going on with starting a career business model like this one. And so for that ideal client who knows that she doesn't want to start by herself, she wants to find someone online who she can trust, who can deliver on the promise of helping them start and grow a profitable tax preparation business for themselves, is number one reason why I started my channel, was to help showcase my knowledge and my skills when it comes to 1040. And yeah, for the most part, I cover basic, simple returns and tutorials on my channel because it was designed for the new person. Wasn't designed for the seasoned veteran, or wasn't designed for the person who's already established and know where they're going and know what they're doing, but for the new person who needs direction, who needs guidance, who needs some simple strategies and input on what to do and where to go on a daily basis inside their business. So this here PDF I put together last night, and the first one covers the education credit, which is 8863. Education credit was designed for one or two people. One, for the parents of college-age students who didn't qualify for scholarships or grants because their income level was too high for them to qualify for that, so they had to pay out of pocket for their children's education. That's who the education credit was intended for. Or B, the parent themselves who decided to go back to college, who didn't qualify for scholarships or grants due to the fact that they are working and their income level doesn't meet the qualifications to receive any type of federal assistance outside of maybe probably borrowing some money and getting in debt. And so the education credit was to help recoup some of the expense for education that they paid out of their own pocket. That's who the 8863 was intended for. Now we have a lifetime learning credit, which is a whole other credit within itself, which deals with people who don't qualify for the education credit or the American Opportunity Credit, which came out when Obama was in play as the president. And so that's the popular term for it, American Opportunity Credit, which is 8863. And so this here will take you to the website where I got the information from. So each link comes from the IRS.gov website, and it has the page that it'll take you to once you click on the link where I got the information from. So the 8863, click on the link, it'll take you to the page where I got that from. The next is dealing with child tax credit, publication 972. Click on that link, it'll take you to the page that I got this information from off IRS.gov. The next one deals with 2441 child care dependent care expense. for people who work, who got little children who either too young to even go to school right now, so they definitely need a place to take them to where they can watch them while they're going to work, especially if they're working during the day, or B, children who may go to school part time but need somewhere else to go to once they get out of school because the parents are still at work. And so, however your situation is, if you paying a provider to watch your children while you're going to work, the child dependent care expense, which is a name used for it, and we simply call it uh, for people who pay for babysitting. That's the simple way we put it. And so this year with the new law, they made it where they give you 50% back on whatever you spent towards your child care expenses. So for example, if you had two kids that was going to daycare from the time you went to work to the time you got off, and say for the year, it cost you $12,500. Well, IRS is going to give you half of that back as refundable credit. That's huge because that was never done before in the past. And so to be able to get back 50% of what you uh, spent on childcare so you can go to work was a huge, big deal for 2021 and 2022. Also, I threw in offering compromise. That's the only program the IRS has to help settle debts that you may owe. So all these debt relief companies that's out here talking about they can help you settle for pennies on the dollar, 9 out of 10 of them are on bullshit. They just want your money because anytime they ask you for a fee up front before they even see if you qualify for the offering compromise, because you must qualify for the program to even be able to submit paperwork to the IRS, then that's let me know that you don't really care about me. You just want my money. And that's the bottom line on that. And so it's a tool that was to walk you through that process on seeing if you even qualify for the offering compromise program. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to IRS.gov being my all-to go-to resource and tools for everything I need to know and learn and understand about situations I'm going to run in when I'm dealing with my ideal client who want their taxes done actively professionally based on their individual situation, and being able to have these things put in place that I can utilize to help me know with confidence that I'm doing the right thing by my client is huge. Another one is the 1040. It just simply takes you to the 1040 page, has information on the page that you can review and check out. The next one is EIC, Earned Income Tax Credit, is what it really stands for. It takes you to the page that has information about that that you can check out at your own leisure. Then 8812, which used to be called Additional Child Tax Credit, but they changed the name of it due to the reform and all the different things that's happening. And so this reform was connected to the child tax credit and advance payment that people got. So you had to go to the 8812 form and and they ask you how much did you receive, how many kids was involved, and you fill those two sections out, and it helped supposedly calculate your overall return for this year. And so that's important. So these here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different listings on this page takes you to IRS.gov, covering different uh, educational things that you're going to definitely run into if you're preparing individual income taxes for clients. And then, like I say, IRS.gov is my go-to spot for everything I need to know and learn when it comes to that. This is an awesome resource. I go straight to the people in charge of the tax system. I only rely on third-party information to verify what I've already learned and to make sure we on the same page uh, with a group of people who learning and doing the same thing I'm doing in this career industry. And so IRS.gov is vital. And then here is my platform that I sell my digital products from called Podia.com. So I have a basic income tax course for beginners, and this course was designed to help people who want to learn how to do their own income taxes, who are tired of going to tax services and paying $3, $4, $5, $6, $700 every year to get their taxes done, who felt that if they can go take a course that would teach them specifically how to prepare their own individual income taxes, that they would. And this course was designed for you. The one-on-one consulting service, 10 sessions, 45 minutes each, $599, was designed for the person who wanted to come online, start an online business, but didn't know how to do that, who wanted direct and live coaching and consulting, direction and input to help them build it out without them having to go through the time and effort and frustration of trying to figure it out. This consulting one-on-one service is designed to help you alleviate that. Then my targeted coaching for new tax pros is on special right now for $1,195. It's normally retails for $2,000, and this is for the person who wants to start their own tax preparation business but don't want to do it by themselves. They don't want to have to go through the guesswork of filling out the EIN process, the EFIN process, the PTIN process, uh, the business structure, the business accounts, the payment processor, the record keeping requirements, all the different moving pieces to having a career business of tax preparation is something that can be challenging. And if you don't want to F that up, especially because we're dealing with other people's money, then the safest route is to invest in someone mentorship or coaching a consulting style program, which I have right here. And so you can click on one of these. Once you click on the link, it'll take you to a whole nother page where it'll be live, where you can click on it and it gives you more information. This here's my ebook that I actually bought my clients through, that I wrote 2 years ago, just before the pandemic came, that I sold for $27. I'm selling it on Etsy right now for $27 and $15. But if you are part of my community on my YouTube channel, you get it for free for a limited time. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it for free, but it'll be a part of my service-based income portfolio. So these are the different products and services that I'm offering right now, and these will continue to grow. All these courses are live. We get together every week on live trainings to help you learn this stuff, uh, versus me just sending you the course and help you to figure it out. It's not, this ain't that. Every course that I create has a live component to it where we get together weekly or based on your schedule to help you learn this more effectively and get the job done. So when it's all said and done, if you looking for someone who can help you either A, start your own career in the tax preparation industry through my coaching program, they all have questions and concerns. Every person who done business with me all got on the phone with me. From there, we got on a Zoom call, and from there, from the ones who were ready to take action, I sent them over invoice. We got paid. We got busy, and they did what they need to do to make it work. That's the process for the coaching cost. To invest $1,195 to $2,000 with me, you definitely want to talk to me, feel comfortable with me to make sure we're a good fit for one another before you make that type of investment. When it's all said and done, I'll see you in my next video.